Thursday morning, September 19th. It's been quite a while since I did a kind of a bigger update, so I'm going to walk through and show you some of the changes, big and small. And I'll begin by just showing you the yard between the house and the pond. I did some clearing with the brush cutter here last week, or 2 weeks ago maybe, and still got more to do, but kind of opening up the brush and providing a nicer view of the pond. All right, let's come inside, and well, I guess we could start outside. I don't know if I've shown this already, but the deck is pretty much done with the exception of the stairs. And so you can see this is all in. I'm not going to walk back, but I will tell you, for those of that are wondering, I did level out the landing down there with that blue stone, and so that's ready for steps. We'll be getting to that when we can. All right, Sharon is still working on trim, kind of nearing the end though. She's been working on it for quite a while, but she's got some of the base there. And this probably will be one of the last rooms to get trimmed out. We got everything kind of set in place so we know where it's going to go. So last week our door came in, our front door, and so that's in now. And you can see the size of the side light in there, and it's all glass. Really nice view. That's just some protective plastic on it. We're seeing those colors. And then we put cardboard over it so you don't get to see the door yet. This is just a preview. We're just trying to protect it until we're done with all of the big work. So before we can trim out the master bedroom, I was in here yesterday. We spent quite a bit of time trying to get this color right, and I don't know if it's even going to come through on the camera, but it's a blue. Let's see if we can get something to focus here. It's a nice blue on here, and when Sharon comes over, we'll see it in the light and see how we did. We got our closet kit installed. Worked on that a few evenings between the two of us. So that's in. Walk into the upstairs guest bedroom. Still working on this, but this was the big job. This took a lot of time. Nick really had a lot of work to get his doors up, but we got the closet doors, and it's just triple bypass doors, so they just slide to the side. So that's done. And on that same theme, I'm down in the basement guest bedroom now. So these closet doors are on as well. This room is actually just about done. Just need a couple more pieces of window trim. And I got the caps on these walls. So we just used some oak plywood, did a nice edging, and some trim. Let's head into the sewing room. So this room, we got repurposed our old kitchen island. So we painted that. Just mixed a bunch of, actually some paint that we already had along with some kind of greenish stain, and ended up with this sort of minty color celery, and put new handles on it. So that's Sharon's workstation or cutting station. And we brought our old shelves from home. So starting to get those shelves up. We just haven't set the last two in place, and you can see some of her sewing stuff is making its way into the house. Now out to the family room. So all of the trim is on in the family room. So you can see all the wall cap is on here. Window trim. Pretty much everything is ready to go. I still have to make bookshelves. Remember, we're going to do bookshelves all the way along from the top of this cap up to the ceiling for that full length. And got the shelf in for this little alcove where the TV is going to go. I'll put one more shelf below that. And I'll put up another video. I'm not going to tell you right now, but give you a little bit of a preview. You'll have to take a guess as to where that shelf came from. That was actually something else that I repurposed. And then this week, Mick has been busy working on these stairs, and I think this was no small feat. Quite a bit of work to get all the treads in. So that's in. We've got a railing, one railing that will run on the wall, and then another set that will come down this side. We've got the guy coming, the ironwork guy coming on Friday to measure, and we'll see how soon we can get that together. So that's about it. Watch for more progress. We are so close. Oh, missed one more thing. Hang on. Heading into the mudroom. The tile work has started. Jose was here yesterday, and he'll be here today and tomorrow. We'll see about Monday. But he's got a good portion of the mudroom, got the tile down. And that same tile will continue back into this hallway and into the laundry bath and just right up to the edge of the kitchen. So in the next few days, this will get finished, and then we'll be able to bring in our washer and dryer and put those in. And quick story about the dryer. So there's our dryer. Went down to the pole barn this week because I thought we're going to be installing it soon. I needed to convert it from natural gas to LP. In order to do that, you need to take it apart. Well, something smelled in the pole barn the last couple of days. It's kind of stunk in there. And I pulled this out and took the back off to start working on it, and found a whole bunch of insulation kind of stuffed up behind this panel, and that's where the smell was coming from. It was a dead mouse in there, and so I took it apart, and Sharon helped me start cleaning this up. And in order to get this thing converted, you have to actually take the drum out. Well, as I started taking more apart, I found 4 more dead mice down in the bottom here, so we had to clean that all up. And there were some wires that they had chewed, so I had to fix those. So yeah, it was a good time to get this out of the pole barn and cleaned out. We checked the washer, nothing in there, so that was fine. So hopefully by next week we'll be doing laundry here instead of at the laundromat. And one other thing is, up in the corner now you'll see an electric heater. So that came in this week, and I installed that. It's got a remote control, and we're not going to use that to turn this into a sauna. We just want to keep it at maybe 45 degrees in the winter so that the snow can melt off the cars and it won't be so cold. So that's it, and we'll check in again later.